Caleb Kennedy is no longer on American Idol. I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Today on May 12th, a video surfaced of Caleb Kennedy that is causing quite a bit of controversy, and it actually led to him leaving the show. I haven't read anywhere if it's said, if it's by his own accord that he left, or if American Idol told him it's best that he would leave. I'm going to imagine American Idol told him to leave, because I don't see him just stepping down so quickly and just like that, but it's possible. Maybe it was his choice. The video is of him, looks like he's sitting on a couch, starts with his face, and then he goes over to another person next to him that is in what appears to be a KKK hood. Obviously not a group of people or ideals that you want anything to do with. Caleb's mother was asked about this, and she said, "I hate this has happened and how Caleb is being portrayed by people online." This video was taken after Caleb had watched the movie The Strangers Pray at Night, and they were imitating those characters. It had nothing to do with the Ku Klux Klan, but I know that's how it looks. Caleb doesn't have a racist bone in his body. He loves everyone and has friends of all races. Caleb released a public statement saying, "Hey y'all, this is gonna be a bit of a surprise, but I am no longer gonna be on American Idol. There was a video that surfaced on the internet and it displayed actions that were not meant to be taken in that way. I was younger and did not think about the actions, but that's not an excuse. I want to say sorry to all my fans and everyone who I have let down. I'll be taking a little time off social media to better myself, but saying that, I know this has hurt and disappointed a lot of people and made people lose respect for me. I'm so sorry. I pray that I can one day regain your trust in who I am and have your respect. Thank you for supporting me." So, what's the truth? What happened? I don't know, you don't know, we don't know. Let's take both extremes. Imagine one of them is true, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. Worst case scenario, he was a 12-year-old white supremacist, racist, KKK enthusiast, and that he's still that way today, and was showing off with his friend who had a KKK hood on. He had a blank expression on his face, and it was a 2 to 3 second long thing, so it seems that he didn't have a lot to say or think about it, but we're going worst case scenario. That's the worst possible case scenario I can think of. If that's the case, then okay, we got him off the show. We're not going to be promoting him anymore on American Idol. He's got issues to deal with. We've become much more aware of how racism is in and around the world that we live in. We've also got more passionate about standing against it. Certainly been the case for me. That's the worst case scenario. Best case scenario is mom's telling the truth. He's a 12-year-old kid who just watched a movie, and his friend tried to look like the bad guy in the movie, and Caleb, never thinking about the KKK, showed what his friend was wearing with a blank expression on Snapchat for 2 to 3 seconds. If that's the case, if he had no thoughts of the KKK, has no racist bone in his body, then this sucks. We got a talented 16-year-old kid who's on American Idol, a national television show, and now as a video clip has surfaced, it has ended his chance on American Idol, has possibly ended his career, but we really don't know. He's going to be receiving a lot of hate online. He already has been. If this is all because one of his friends when he was 12 was trying to dress up like a movie character, then this really sucks. What's the truth? I don't know. Maybe it's this extreme. Maybe it's that one. Usually it's somewhere in the middle, because that really looks like a KKK hood. The point at the top and the 2 eye holes, really hard to mistake. But if your American Idol, doesn't really matter which scenario is true. If you make your money on how many people watch the show, public opinion and perception is everything. And from a PR standpoint, from a business standpoint, for the health and the life of the show, they really had no choice. I couldn't imagine them being able to keep a contestant once that image has been brought to the public eye. But this is what we're left with. This is what we have. I'll let you decide the rest. I'll be continuing with review videos of each episode, including this Sunday's episode. The video will premiere on YouTube at 7 o'clock Central Time on Tuesday night. You guys be good, be careful, and I'll see you soon.